I was hoping that. I really hope to feel that way. All right, good practice today. Got some good work. Game plan's in, so now it's tomorrow we'll polish it up.
We've heard a lot about their defense, but what do they do unique offensively?
Well, they're a West Coast offense. Bob Toledo's been running this style offense for a long time. He's really good at it. I ran up against him when he was at Tulane, and he did a tremendous job with it. So it will make it tough. I mean, they do a great job of running the football and play action pass and put the ball down the field.
They were saying they think that they might have a little bit of success running the ball against you guys. What do they do with the running game? With West Coast, is anything unusual about it? Or?
No, it's nothing unusual. I mean, they're gonna add bodies. They're gonna have more tight ends in. They're going to move people. They're going to try to outnumber you on a side and in the gaps.
With the defense, they've had a lot of injuries at linebacker, so they've kind of shifted back to a 4-2-5. Does it change your preparation at all this week?
No, it really doesn't. I mean, because it's when you look at them on film, they do so many different things that it's not like you're going to sit there and say you're going to zero in on one thing. So our guys are preparing for a lot of different looks. I can tell y'all guys are just excited today. I mean,
you knew you were going to have walk-ons in big roles. Are you pleasantly surprised how well some of them are playing for you, producing for you?
I mean, we've done that for the last 3 years, or the last 2 years actually. I mean, we've had guys that have stepped up and played, so I'm not surprised by it. I mean, there's guys that come in here that are quality players, and they come in and they earn respect of the team, they earn the respect of their coaches, and they play, and they've been doing a great job for us.
How much of the reliance on walk-ons is just a result of the scholarship?
Oh, yeah, it's quite a bit of it. I mean, actually, we've had to, our coaches have had done. Let me start over here. Our coaches have had to do a good job of evaluating walk-on talent also, and recruiting guys to come in here and hopefully earn a spot. And we've had quite a few in the last 2 years that have come in and contributed to this football team and were able to be put on scholarship because of the limitations we've had.
What's the Green story in terms of how you guys discovered him, or whatever you want to use?
Well, I mean, they looked at film on Green, looked at film on him, liked the film on him. We just didn't have a scholarship at the time to give him. We made him a preferred walk-on. He decided to forego some of the scholarship offers that he had, come in here. He thought he could earn a spot. He did, and then he earned a scholarship.
And that'd be a tough sell when you're telling kids to come on and be a
Oh yeah, that's a tough thing. I mean, obviously he wanted to be a Tar Heel. That was a big part of it. But yeah, it's a tough sale. To ask a kid to give up something to come here with the promise of if you do it, you're going to get something. But he had enough confidence in himself also that he was going to prove himself, and he did that. I mean, he started 13 games for us last year.
Does that help though in the recruiting process? We talk to a kid about walking on and say, hey, look, we've got kids that are actually starting that walked on.
Oh yeah, I mean, you Jeff Schottmer and Mac Hollins and I mean, we've had Pete Mangum, and we've had a bunch of guys that have come through here. I think I don't know the exact numbers, but we're double digits in scholarships in the last couple years of guys that we've put on, that we're helping this football team.
Has Mac Hollins earned a scholarship?
He has.
Ethan said that during that month of uncertainty, one of the things that helped him get through it was having to be a leader for the other young guys in front. From your vantage point, how did he handle that whole process?
I thought he did a good job. It was we were constantly talking to him about thinking positive and staying positive. He did a great job of being, fulfilling the role of the oldest guy up there and being a leader on that defensive line. But at the same time, in the back of his head, you could tell it bothered him, and we just had to keep talking to him about being positive and good things happen.
You gave the defensive line something like a C grade against Liberty. How much do you think it'll help them having a full secondary back there?
Oh, I think it's going to help them. I think it'll help them a lot. But that really is not why they were average this last week. I mean, we've got to get more production out of those guys. Now you got to give the other team credit. They were getting the ball out real quick. There wasn't much holding the ball. I mean, and this team will do some of that, but they're going to also, throw the ball down the field. So that means they're going to have to hold the ball a little bit. And we've got to get some pressure on them.
People said that TJ and O'Keefe were big for motivation last week. What role is TJ going to play this week?
Same. I mean, the same. I mean, and both those guys did a great job. I mean, they're so vested in what we're doing. Whether they're on the field or off, they want to help this football team win in any way, whatever role they can. And TJ he was just full of energy and enthusiasm last week, which was contagious. I mean, he got a lot of guys excited. Same thing with O'Keefe.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.
See y'all.